Right? Let's toss it over to Dawn because she's got a guy here who knows a thing or two about music.
Oh, absolutely. Joining me now, Robert Rivkin, better known, everyone in this town knows him as Bobby Z, of course, Prince's drummer, a great music producer. Thanks so much for joining us. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, we bumped in with some music just to kind of whet your appetite.
Well,
and
you know, summer rock and roll tours, yeah, it's good stuff.
But that's not the only thing that we're going to talk about. Obviously, we're going to talk about tomorrow's Heart Walk at Target Field. Now, you nearly died a year ago with a heart attack, and everyone knows that, and people rallied around you, but your life has changed since then. How has it been going for you?
There's been a kind of a dramatic change in just every day. You know, it really, there's not a day that goes by that you don't think from the ICU and where you came from and one step to rehabilitate and just that the fact that you get to, and it's pretty overwhelming what the doctors can do. I was a sick puppy, and I'm glad I get a second shot at it.
You absolutely do, and you look terrific. And I was telling you that I was at First Avenue, the Revolution reunion. You were there, just an amazing time, but they also gave you this heartfelt tribute and really talked openly and honestly about your heart attack and what you went through. How was that moving experience for you?
Well, there's there's something powerful about, the music that we got to play with Prince, fortunate enough to play with Prince, and it was just such a thrill to bring that music into such a powerful and meaningful message of recovery, and to have people, fans from all over the globe, just kind of, what I call it was, got a peek at my funeral, so to speak, in a strange, weird way. But what a beautiful thing it was. So I'll never forget it, and it was a magical night. So.
Yeah, it was a magical night for myself as well. It was my first time ever at First Avenue, like I told you. I go to see the Revolution reunion, and I see everything happening on stage, and you were in tears or holding them back a little bit. Just chills throughout the whole place, and people were holding each other's hands when you were speaking, and you could feel that energy, couldn't you?
Yeah, especially during the song Purple Rain, and I just read a quote yesterday where Prince is down in Australia, and he was doing an interview, and he said that everyone needs to hear that song live in concert once in their life, and that's coming from the composer of the song, and I think he knows what a powerful piece of music it is. I think it's interesting that, when you think about it, when you close a show with most bands leave the stage a big up-tempo kind of song. When Purple Rain closes a show, I mean, there's something literally almost a religious experience, and it was tearful and emotional, let's say, in many ways.
And you said it's a second lease on life, so this walk tomorrow means a lot to you personally.
Yeah, this is our second year, and last year it was a goal to get to this walk, and get out of bed and make it to the Heart Walk, and it was a great day. It's really fun. I urge everyone to come on out, and it's at Target Field. You can kind of just roam around Target Field. And there's a mascot race, and I'm going to help you, Jason Matheson, here.
That's right, and Keith Marler, they'll both be there.
And it's a fun thing for kids to see. They run all these mascots dressed up, and they goof around. And then from there, the serious subject matter of hitting the streets and raising money for heart disease awareness and walking through the beautiful city of downtown Minneapolis.
Absolutely. So the Twin Cities Heart Walk tomorrow, like you said, doors open at 7:30.
7:30.
So you want to join Bobby Z, get out there. The walk begins at 10:15. Keith will be there. Jason's there. And for more information, you can log on to TwinCitiesHeartWalk.org. Bobby Z, thanks so much for joining us, and you look terrific.
Thank you very much.
Awesome. We're going to
see you tomorrow morning,
you guys. Yes.
Yes, and we will echo that, Bobby. You look great.
Thanks, guys.
You bet. Thanks for coming on in.
I can't believe this. Bobby Z in the studios.
Oh, that great.
It's awesome.
You better get a picture, Don.
Well, the 11th annual Making Tracks